don't know why them dogs barking like that. Hey y'all! It's me back with another video. Okay, so I got a message this morning. I thought I'd do a video before it get too hot. Ooh, y'all slipping already. Look, I'm gonna need y'all to stay put, okay? It's hot here in the Bay Area. It's, I think, already in the 80s, and it's only 11 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be in the 90s here in where the city that I'm in, and then farther inland, all the way up to 110, 115. So, Lord, I don't know what I would do if it was like 115, because we don't have air conditioning here, because it don't really get that hot because we're so close to the bay. The temperatures stay just decent. You know, it's always a nice little breeze coming through, but there's no breeze. It's just still. So it's hot. It's muggy. It's just muggy. All of the stuff is coming from those fires that we had here in California, and it's a Spare the Air Day. It's one of those days where they're asking people with respiratory issues to stay in. I have asthma, so I ain't going nowhere today, child. Me and you's not gonna be in there. Okay, I digress. Someone left me a message and asked me, like, how do you deal with anxiety and depression? Now, as crazy as I am, I have dealt with anxiety. I have dealt with depression. I still deal with anxiety. Like, I'm one of those type of people. I cannot be around big crowds. Big crowds of people make me really anxious. I sweat. I get nervous. I can't do it. Concerts, big arenas. I really have a problem being around a whole bunch of people. People irritate the heck out of me. That's why I keep my butt in the house so much. And there are times when I have dealt with depression. I've had some major losses in my life. And, you know, I think that kind of stuff has depressed me. So I have dealt with depression. I deal with anxiety all the time. I get anxious over some of the craziest stuff. Like, I'm 53 years old and I'm still scared of the dark. I sleep with the TV on every night. I do not like to be in dark rooms and small spaces. I have a plethora of things that makes me anxious. So I have to have a lot of things that combat that irks me sometimes when I notice how much I talk with my hands, that help me to combat my anxiety. I like to shop, for one. You know, they always say retail therapy is therapy. It helps you. I don't like really expensive things, but I'll give myself, okay, you got $10, go in the dollar store and just make it right. So I may go in the dollar store and just like this was a splurge for me. These, you like my little headband? I bought a cajillion of these little headbands because I thought they were cute, and they just add something to my videos. Or I'll go in Walmart and buy random stuff. I collect gnomes. I have art projects that I love. If you know me, you know I love to. I can't draw and I can't paint worth of nothing, but I like to try. I you have to find things that you like that bring you joy. I like to crochet. Am I the best crocheter in the world? No. I crochet the same things over and over because it's the things that I can do. I'm good at blankets. I make blankets. I make those little jackets that everybody like. So, when I'm having these times when my anxiety level or my depression level is just acting up, I go and do some of those things that bring me joy. I get out the house. Go sit on the porch. Let that fresh air, get that vitamin D from the sun. The sun is a natural healer. If you don't sit out there and just burn up. Put on some sunscreen, go sit outside and let the sun bathe you and heal you. Make sure you're eating a balanced diet. I'm telling you, if you suffer from anxiety and depression and you eating a whole lot of junk food, it is just going to make it worse because your body is not getting the nutrients and vitamins and stuff that it needs to heal itself. A lot of the depression that we suffer from is chemical imbalances in the brain. And we get those imbalances because we're not eating the right foods. We're not resting enough. A lot of people are relying on alcohol and drugs to combat depression, and you cannot do that. Alcohol and drugs are not going to make you feel any better. Smoking weed, getting high, getting drunk, because as soon as you come down off the high, you still going to be depressed. I'm telling you, been there, done that with alcohol. I ain't never did no drugs, so don't be like, oh, Granny is a drug. No. But, we all done drank, right? I know I ain't the only person that used to drink. I don't drink now. But, yeah, in my 20s, me and my friends, we would go out and you feel better for a minute, and then when you come down off of that, you still got the same problems you had before, so let that mess go. Now, another thing is my crystals. Get you some crystals. Do a crystal healing. Keep some crystals in your pocket. I always have crystals in my purse. If I'm going to be in a situation where I think it's going to be stressful, honey, I always got a trick in my purse. I always got a crystal or something in my purse to ground me and help me get centered. I always got a crystal. Now, one other thing. This is my girl. I always have a poppet that I can transfer energy to. If I'm really, really feeling stressed and I'm really feeling bad, I will go get her. This is my doll. She got one of my dreads. She probably got something of me that's personal in her. Her little sash is made from one of my favorite headbands, and then she got one as her headband also, and her necklace is made from a necklace that was mine that broke, and I made that for her. If I'm really, really having a hard time, I will take her and transfer that energy into her. Lay hands on her. I talk to her. I tell her what's going on. I transfer that energy into her. And then I sit her outside and either let her get charged up by the sun or let her get charged up by the moon energy. Transferring energy, I think, is one of the best things that people with depression and anxiety need to learn. You need to get in the habit of getting rid of that energy. Because if you try to bottle that energy up and hold on to it, it's only going to make you feel worse. Oh, I'm so depressed. Oh, I'm so stressed out today. Oh, my anxiety level is so high. You're just holding on to it, holding on to it, holding on to it. And eventually you gonna explode because it ain't going nowhere. You have to get that energy, throw that energy out into the universe, transfer it into something else. Bring in positive energy. Be around positive people. You don't want to have a whole bunch of depressed friends who ain't doing nothing but drinking and getting high, because that's going to keep you in a depressed state. So let me go back, recap, because I'm already at 10 minutes. Drink your water. Eat good food. Nourishing, vitamin, mineral rich foods. I'm not telling everybody that you have to be vegan, but at least get off the junk food. McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, all that. Stop eating that junk. It's nothing but trash. Eat real, live food. Stay away from the drugs and alcohol. Leave that alone. Alcohol is called spirits for a reason, because there's something going on with that. Leave that alone. Transference of energy. Get rid of the negative energy. Take in positive. Get you some crystals. Take them with you when you leave. And don't nobody have to know what you got in your pockets. Put you some crystals in your pocket. Take them to work with you. Don't nobody have to know you got crystals. Put them in your desk drawer, or, whatever. Nobody have to know what you got, or keep them on you at all times. I think I got crystals in my hair on little, pieces of really thin wire, and I didn't braided them into my dreads. What else did I say? Get outside, fresh air, breathe, exercise, walk around, allow Mother Nature to heal you. The sun, the moon, those things are here to heal us. They have healing properties, especially the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon love us. They really do. They want us to enjoy them. You just got to be careful with the sun, because she gets a little hot and she might burn your skin. But if you be careful, she'll love you and you'll love her back. The moon energy. Find one of these things that work for you. And if all that fails, go to the doctor. Get you a good therapist. That's one thing that irritates me about Black folks. We don't believe in talking to a therapist. Get you a therapist. Therapy was the best thing I think that I have ever done in my life. I did a whole year of grief therapy. I loved my therapist. She was so sweet. Sweet girl. Get you a therapist. And if you have to, get on medication for a while to try to get that stuff together. And don't ever think that you are the only depressed person in this world. It's a whole bunch of folks out here that's going through depression and anxiety. We all got something. Ain't nobody out here perfect. Get you an Obatala candle or a white candle and burn that and tell Obatala the problems that you are having, and you want to be released from your anxiety and depression. And I'm going to go because I'm at 13 minutes and I don't really like a whole bunch of long videos, but I'll talk to y'all later, okay? It's burning up. I'm about to go drink me some water. Love you guys. Bye!